Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are still fervently pushing the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to all the sincere believers. Now this lesson is going to be based on this Queen's fire that resulted in an elderly woman being killed and a couple of other people being injured. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get some precepts, and Lord's will, you're edified. It says, elderly woman killed, firefighter hurt, fatal Jackson Heights Queen's fire. It said an elderly woman died and 4 others, including a firefighter, were injured following a fire that erupted at an apartment building in Jackson Heights, Queens. The fire broke out on the first floor of the building on 80th Street at around 5:10 a.m. An 80-year-old woman was pronounced dead in her first floor apartment. Fire marshals have been told that she was a smoker. However, the cause of the fire remains under investigation. 3 other residents were hurt, one while climbing down the fire escape. He was taken to the hospital. 2 other residents refused medical attention at the scene. A firefighter suffered non-life-threatening injuries. They were taken to an area hospital for treatment. So once again, the Lord's spirits of vengeance execute his judgment. Ecclesiasticus 39:28, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. And that's what happened. The Lord's spirit of vengeance, or spirits of vengeance, executed the judgments of the Lord. Verse 29, fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance, and that fire resulted in the death of that elderly woman. And like it says in Luke 21:22, for these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. So we're living in the days of vengeance, and the Lord's spirits that are created for vengeance are out here daily executing the judgments of the Lord upon these wicked people. Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. And that's what we've been seeing. We've been seeing a lot of fires lately. Apartment fires, house fires, wildfires. These flames of devouring fire that destroy, that wound, and that kill. And this is a sign of the Heavenly Father Yahweh visiting this world and visiting these wicked people. Slakia. Deuteronomy 32:39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. And through his spirits that are created for vengeance, the Heavenly Father has and continues to kill and wound wicked people every day. Because like it says in Psalm 7:11, Yahweh judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. So these sore strokes that are being laid upon these people is the anger of the Lord. And like it says, neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So nobody can be saved from receiving the judgment that the Lord has in store for them. Nobody can be delivered out of that judgment or from that judgment. For Samuel 2:6, the Lord Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. And that's exactly what the Heavenly Father has been doing. The Lord has been killing people through his spirits of vengeance. And as I've said before, the Heavenly Father has many ways in which his judgments are executed. Whether it's someone committing suicide, whether it's a shooting, whether it's a stabbing, whether it's a car crash, a hit and run, a fire, an animal attack, storms, tempests, earthquakes, someone drowning, someone getting struck by lightning. It's just a laundry list of ways in which the Heavenly Father brings judgment upon these people that he is angry with. But at the end of the day, these judgments go back to the Heavenly Father. Like it says in Psalms 9:16, the Lord Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands, Higgaion Selah. So these judgments are from the Heavenly Father. There is no way around that. Job 4:7, remember I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? And the answer is that no one has perished being innocent, nor were the righteous ever cut off. So that woman in this particular judgment who died in this fire, she was not innocent in the eyes of the Lord. She was basically the target of the Lord's wrath. And that's why she died. And everybody else who was injured only got slightly injured. That woman, that elderly woman, was the Lord's target. And he sent his spirits of vengeance upon her. Verse 8, even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. And we're seeing that take place on a daily basis. We're seeing these wicked people, men, women, or children, reap what they've sown in the form of the judgments of the Lord being brought upon them. Ecclesiastes 3:1, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Verse 2, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. And there's a lot of people out here who are going to die. There's a lot of people out here that are wicked in the eyes of the Lord. There's a lot of people out here who daily provoke the Heavenly Father into wrath. And now they're in his crosshairs, so to speak. The amount of people who are dying is only going to increase as the wrath of the Lord itself increases upon the earth. We are living in the last days, and we are living in the days of vengeance. So for those of us of the hopeful elect, all of these judgments, all of this death and destruction and violence and chaos that we see throughout the world should not be a surprise, because we know what time it is. We know what time and season we are in. These wicked people, however, they don't understand. And that lack of understanding is going to continue to get many people caught up and destroyed. And there's nothing that anybody can do to stop this from happening except for the Heavenly Father himself. But he doesn't want to stop it. He wants his judgments to continue to go forth upon these wicked people. And so that's how it's going to continue to be. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash, the Wadi Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently pushing the word in sincerity and in faith, and shalom to all the sincere believers. I hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up. Adonai Ratazah. Until next time, shalom.